And good afternoon. Welcome live to our round of 32 Division I Women's Tennis Championships. We're live here today taking a look at two matches for you on the docket. We'll be live in Charlottesville, Virginia, the visiting Washington Huskies taking on the Virginia Cavaliers. And then on your left-hand side, we've got an in-state battle happening in Austin, Texas. Texas Tech Red Raiders have ventured down to Austin. The winners of these matches will move on to next week's round of 16 action. But for today, it's all about surviving and advancing. You'll be alongside us on this journey with Cracked Racquets. Thanks for joining us on this afternoon. We'll get things started with the doubles point already underway. Your big screen. We'll get you lineups and names here in just a moment. For the second serve on the way. Already love 15. No changes in the lineup for the Washington Huskies today. You're looking live at Erika Matsuda, serving alongside partner Karen. They advanced after taking down Yale in their first, the #1 doubles squad of Melody Colored and Vivian Yang for the Virginia Cavaliers. And then meanwhile, we've got Court 1 and Court 2 action in our Texas matchup. The Longhorns, a team of Mansfield and Herrera. Out to a 1-0 lead over the team from Texas Tech. Maria Lahola and Elena Daskalova. They'll be serving to stay on serve. That's in your upper left-hand corner. And in your bottom left-hand corner, we've got Kate Mansfield and Carmen Herrera up 1-0 and returning against the Red Raiders team. Maria Lahola and Elena Daskalova. We've actually got that on both screens. My apologies. So we'll take a look there. Keep you updated throughout the course of the action today. And already right out of the gate, a huge point on our one doubles court. Huskies looking to get an early hold. Here a deuce. Oh, and a big forehand seals the opening hold for the Huskies. They'll feel relief as they move into the changeover up 1-0 to start things off. Let's move over to number 2 doubles here in Charlottesville. As you can see, the Huskies got things started with an early hold there as well. You're looking live at the number 2 doubles team for Virginia. That's Annabelle Zhu and Martina Ginassalis, taking on the Huskies team of Alexia Jacobs and Marie Weisheim. Oh, and a nice move. Nice poach by the net player. Jacobs and Weisheim. We'll move to all 3 courts on today's broadcast. Your 3 doubles spot today for Virginia will be Katie Rolls and Isabel Lacey. They will take on Reese Carter and Jermaine Sheriff for the Huskies. And then we'll go through lineups here as well for Texas and Texas Tech, which are occupying the left-hand side of your screen. The 1 doubles court for Texas today will be Anastasia Abignato with Elizabeth Ionescu. They're taking on Haley Murphy and Kate Dimitrenko of Texas Tech. We already introduced our 2 courts. That's Kate Mansfield and Carmen Herrera taking on Maria Hlahoa and Elena Daskalova. We'll take a look at some point on court 3 for that doubles match. For Texas, it's Salma Dragdova and Esther Mary taking on the Red Raider duo of Andrea Lila and Ella Brownback. Meanwhile, already action on court 2 in Charlottesville, Washington out to a 2-0 lead. That doubles point oftentimes in tournament play becomes so critical. Washington off to a good start on all 3 courts as we check in now court 3. Carter and Sheriff also able to consolidate an early break. They lead 2-0. The team of Katie Rolls and Isabel Lacey will look to sink their teeth into the match. The home teams today in both matches would be considered your favorites. Absolutely critical if you're the visiting team to try and steal a doubles point early. Already in this Virginia-Washington match, both teams looking locked in. Saw an unforced error there, but after a long rally, so often these tournament matches as well, it's about getting the nerves out, seeing if you can sink your teeth into a match as we get another error there on the return. Virginia will look to get on the board here with 3 game points. On a big return, Carter and Sheriff staying in that game. Big forehand in our upper left-hand screen from Abignado Ionescu. They stay on serve, keep Texas in the lead 2-1. They're at 1 doubles. While their teammates at 2 in your bottom left-hand screen look to dig out of a mini hole. Now bringing their game to deuce, trying to consolidate that early break. And Virginia will feel good about getting on the board. 3 doubles. We'll go big screen now to 1 doubles. Texas Tech serving down 1-2. Murphy and Dmitrenko for Texas Tech had an outstanding year. 25-4 on the season, 12-1 in conference, and a sparkling 22-3 at that number 1 position. Abignado and Ionescu not as seasoned. Only played 5 matches together this season, going 3-2, all at the number 1 position. 0-2 in conference play, but anxious to show that they're tournament ready. There's a nice low ball there from Murphy. Despite being state neighbors, no dual match between Texas and Texas Tech this season. This is the first time they have seen each other. Also a first-time matchup on the season for the Washington Huskies and Virginia Cavaliers. So they'll be learning a lot about their opponents as they go throughout the early stages of the match today. And a nice 1-2 combo from our Texas squad. Good return and a nice drop volley from Abignado and Ionescu. Meanwhile, your bottom left screen, Washington cruising at 2 doubles, now out to a 4-0 lead. It was Texas who got out to a bit of a slow start in their first round match. They won 5-1 to get here over Tarleton State. However, they did drop that doubles point. You know, Texas Tech would like to capitalize on what they see as an opportunity at doubles. However, Mansfield and Herrera have other ideas and are out to a 3-1 start, up a break at the 2 position. Let's see if they can keep that 1 break lead. Another fairly inexperienced tandem is Herrera and Mansfield. Only one match on their record going into the tournament. They were 0-1 at the number 2 position. But out to a good start today. Meanwhile, this tandem of Ola and Daskalova for Texas Tech, 11-6 on the season, primarily playing in that number 2 position. They'll look to battle back, now down 3-1, 30-15. And despite falling down 2 breaks, team of Zhu and Gina Salas gets one of those breaks back. They'll serve down 1-4 for Virginia, taking on Washington. You see our score updates close in the Texas Tech bout. Washington out to early leads at 2 and 3 doubles, while Virginia holds strong at number 1. Just a good doubles play there from Mansfield Herrera. Nice poach, nice move. Good close. And a big deuce point upcoming. Here at the 2 spot. Like an error there. We'll check on that as they switch sides. But we're back here at a critical deuce point here at 3 doubles. And a close call, but confirmed by the chair. And Texas able to get a break. They now lead 3-1 at 3 doubles and up 3-2 at the other 2 spots. Again, it's a race to 6. Only 1 set in the doubles format. If you're new to the college scoring system, winners of 2 out of the 3 doubles matches will receive 1 team point. Ever so critical. As we see this angle gets opened up, quick hands both ways, and a nice finish. Dragdova and Mary lead 15-love after the quick hands. One thing you'll notice today, our crowds will have an impact as well, already lively. Oh, it's a nice pickup backhand from the team of Lila Brownback. One of the advantages being these higher ranked teams, if you're Virginia or Texas, you get that home crowd, get some energy going from your fans. You can already tell the fans are engaged in Austin. Makes that task of upsetting the Longhorns just a little taller. Big point in your court 2, Virginia and Washington. Bottom left-hand side of your screen. After just breaking, go from 4-0 back to 4-1. They hold off 1 break point and now a critical deuce point if you're Gina Salas. We'll go big screen for that point. And that forehand sails long. The break right back. As Washington will look to serve things out on court 2, now up 5-1, and we go back to our 3 court. Texas Tech, and a nice play there from Lila Brownback. Good close, good solid volley right at the net. Forces the miss. And just like that, it'll be 2 break points for the Red Raiders here on court 3. After just giving up a break, they fought right back to get in position. We'll see what Dragdova and Mary come up with here for the Longhorns, see if they can fend it off. And a double. We'll give the break right back. And just like that, we're on serve. As we head back to court 2. In this Virginia-Washington match. Team of Jacobs and Weisheim trying to serve it out. But a nice move there from the Cavaliers. We'll give them a 30-15 lead in this game. Really just a solid doubles play there. Jacobs and Weisheim. Often in these big matches, it almost feels as if players get tight just a little bit. You see that nice high ball into the corner. That player was all over it, ready to make a read. And puts the volley away. 30-all. And another one gobbled up at the net by the Huskies. They'll have 2 match points here to get things started. Perhaps our first match victory of the day. No doubt this would be big for the Huskies to get some early momentum. They'll go modified I to try to finish it off. And as is fairly common, they'll go back regular positions here for the second serve. And that'll do it, just like that. Number 2 doubles goes the way of the Huskies as they take the first of the 3 doubles matches here in Charlottesville. Which means we'll take a live look now at 3 doubles. Three-game points to stay up a break here at the 3 position for Carter and Sheriff. And that's 1 given away, a double fault. Huskies playing in the purple today, while Virginia wearing the home whites in your near screen. Or near side, excuse me. Oh, and a really nice move. Rolls and Lacey will get themselves a break point, trying to get this match back square. They fight him off. Some emotion as we get back all square. Meanwhile, 1 doubles, 1 point away from evening things up. Pollard and Yang. Oh my goodness. The floater serve gets the error, and just like that, we're all square here in Charlottesville. So it will come down to 3 doubles. We'll go back live now. Goals and Lacey, again, that deciding point will stay in your upper left-hand screen. Meanwhile, we check in live. Court 1, Texas and Texas Tech. Huge point here. Texas Tech team of Murphy, Dimitrenko up a break, trying to hold on to that lead. No matches concluded here in Austin just yet. Every match still in play. Big rip. Goes long, I believe, which will give Texas a break chance. 2 break chances. Texas and Texas Tech getting the same uniform memo today, both wearing the white tops with the dark bottoms. We'll do our best to keep you updated on who is who as we get a big rip from the Red Raiders. Now all of a sudden we've got deuce and a massive point here on court 1. And a big serve out wide. Opportunity for Texas is erased by a big forehand followed by a big serve. As we go 5-3 here on court 1. The miss. Miss on the opening point from the Longhorns, followed by a good serve. Gets us to 15 all. This is Anastasia Abignato serving. The last 2 serves have drawn errors. She's just a freshman from Palermo, Italy. Had immediate impact on this Longhorn squad. Playing high in the lineup, but we'll go back to our Washington-Virginia match. Huge point here. And the crowd reaction says it all. Back-to-back deuce games go the way of the Cavaliers. They'll go into that changeover up 5-4. That doubles match all square. The winner of that court will take the point for the team. But meanwhile, we go back. Abignato, Ionescu in your near court. Looking to stay in this match. And you can see that ball roll across. Gets the let call. We'll try again. Everything close in this Texas Tech matchup. You're looking live at one doubles, where it's 5-3. Deadlocked at 4-all at the 2 spot, which is in your bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Off screen, 3 doubles is at 4-3. Everything in play still. Miss there from Abignato. Means we move to 40-30. Hold secured. We'll stay alive. Will the Longhorns, but we're going to go back to this deciding court 3. It was Virginia taking the #1 doubles spot, Collard and Yang winning 6-2. It was Jacobs and Weisheim for the Huskies taking court 2, 6-1. So here we are, the deciding point on court 3. Crowd has gathered behind the court. Oh, and an unforced error. No movement from the net player. You hate to see that miss, but understandable under the circumstances. Big 30-all point upcoming. On the racket of Reese Carter. She's a senior from Victoria, Canada. The big hammer from the Cavaliers gives a match point to the team of Rolls and Lacey. They'll see if they can get their squad on the board early. They'll have 2 chances. Remember, no ad scoring. We'll go full screen here to see if the Cavaliers can secure the point. Oh, and they can. Great finish from Rules and Lacey. They reel off 4 straight games. And just like that, the Cavaliers secure a doubles point, taking 1 and 3 doubles. So they'll go into that singles matchup up 1-0. All 3 matches are in the books for Washington and Virginia. We have no matches in the books here in Austin. Murphy and Dimitrenko looking to change that for Texas Tech. serving up 5-4, 30 love. I mentioned their record, 25-4. This is one of the best teams in the country. Oh, what a move. Great hands from Abignato. A good placement from the Red Raiders, but a better volley. A close call goes the way of the Red Raiders. It'll be on the racket of Haley Murphy. She's a senior. Calgary, Alberta, looking to finish things off. A bit of an awkward end, but you had a let cord, you had an out call with a return in. However, the chair overrules that call, which gives the match to Murphy and Dutrychenko for Texas Tech, and they get the Red Raiders on the board. Huge opening match. Texas Tech looking to pull the upset today here in Austin. We'll go dual screen now. Court 2 on your left, Court 3 on your right. Both matches knotted at 5 and 4 respectively. Texas in some trouble on Court 2. Those are some big forehands. And the Red Raiders draws the error. They'll have 3 break points on Court 2. As Texas gets a hold, Court 3. And as we were going full screen, I think just an absolute rocket forehand off the racket of the Red Raiders, and they will now serve for their match and also the team point. You can feel the pressure mounting. Perhaps a bit less on the shoulders of Lila Brownback, knowing that one of their teammates' courts has already secured a point. If the Longhorns are going to start this match up 1-0, they're going to need to win both courts remaining. See if they can pull it off. Good start, getting back on court 2. Now all of a sudden, Mahola Daskalova 2 points away from getting the Red Raiders on the board. And a great serve, 30 love. Perfect target. Forces the popped up return, and now all of a sudden, it's 4 match points for the Red Raiders, court 2. Oh my goodness. What a return. Mansfield Herrera not going away, as they've wiped away 2 of those match points. And perhaps a little bit of a boost as their teammates on court 3. Rugdova and Mary get the job done, and all of a sudden we're at 1-1, but still 2 match points back on court 2. Missed first serve. Huge second serve incoming. Oh my goodness, what a stab! The crowd reaction says it all. She wasn't sure whether she should go. Let's check it out. Big backhand. Here comes that high ball. Let me just drop that short and get us back to deuce. That's 3 match points wiped. And they go all the way, Mansfield and Herrera, to get this to a tiebreaker. We'll find out. Simultaneous break point and match point incoming. Not to be for the Longhorns, and the reaction says it all. That's a massive point secured on the racket of Mahola Daskalova. The Red Raiders get 2 of the doubles points.
Texas Tech 1.
You could kind of hear that cut over the PA, but Texas Tech will go into this singles match up 1-0 after securing points at 1 and 2 doubles. Things could get a little interesting here in Austin. They'll take a slight break before getting into the singles action. Texas Tech felt like they needed that doubles point if they were going to have a chance today. But Texas also started their first round tournament game or tournament match down a doubles point as well. Proceeded to win 5 of the 6 singles matches. So they've been here before. And they will look to bounce back again today. We'll see how it all plays out over the next couple of hours. Beautiful day here in Austin, Texas, but it'll be a moment before we check back in as we head back now to Charlottesville. We're underway in singles action. We'll go through lineups and bounce around just a bit here on the courts where things have settled down a bit. Virginia again getting out to a 1-0 lead in their match with the Huskies. You're looking in live at what I believe is a matchup at 5 singles. For the Huskies, that's Marie Weisheim. He is serving in your near court. On your far side, for Virginia, it's Melody Collard. She'll play in that 5 spot for the Cavaliers today after winning her match against St. Francis in the opening round 6-1, 6-3. And we'll check back in on that match as we go throughout the day, but we'll kick it over now to our 1 singles position. On your near side, this is Reese Carter, wearing the purple fit, purple hat, and ranked 53 on the year. Taking on Vivian Yang, who will be wearing the white, now on your far side. Yang was a 6-2, 5-2 unfinished match against St. Francis in the opening round victory. Reese Carter was down a set and tied 3-all on a do not finish in their opening round matchup with Liberty. Washington came out early. If you're just joining us, got big leads at a couple of the doubles positions, but where things turned was that 3 doubles spot. It was 2 doubles team of Jacobs and Weisheim winning 6-1. Carter and Sheriff were up 4-2 before dropping 4 games to Rolls and Lacey of the Cavaliers. That allowed Virginia to win that 3 doubles after already securing the 1 doubles spot, which is why you see UVA with the early 1-0 team lead today. That's big hitting early from Carter. It's a nice hold and a go Huskies. Ringing out from Reese Carter. We'll come back to that match throughout the day, but let's move to 2 singles. It's the Huskies in your near court as well, on serve. You're looking at Erika Matsuda. And that nice lefty finish off the racket of Annabelle Zhu for the Cavaliers. She's from Montreal, Canada. A lot of Canadian flavor today on both sides. Matsuda is a senior from Yokohama, Japan. Matsuda played a lot of the year in that one singles position with a record of 7-5 in dual matches. Playing on this 2 court today. Meanwhile, Annabelle Zhu for the Cavaliers, 9-5 at the 2 singles position. An early break for Zhu. We'll move on down the line now. 3 singles action. Washington serving in your near court. Alexia Jacobs, another Canadian from Calgary. Now down a break. Caitlin Rolls of Virginia. She's a freshman from Plymouth, Michigan. Keep you updated on that match as we go. Let's move on down the line. Now we're at 4 singles, where the Cavaliers have jumped out an early break 2-0 and looking for more. It's going to be Lacey on your far side. He's a sophomore from London, England, taking on Sharif Jermaine from Cairo, Egypt. Sharif was money for the Huskies this season, going a combined 16-2 in dual matches. You know the Huskies will be looking for a strong performance out of her today. Isabel Lacey, no slouch, going 22-7 on the year, 12-3 in dual matches. So this should be one of the key matches here on this round of 32 Sunday, excuse me. Just looked a little out of rhythm there on that last backhand. Already early in this match, a huge deuce point. Sharif trying to stay out of a two-break hole. See what play she decides to use. She can't get the serve in. That hurts. She'll fall down 0-3. And two breaks early. And we're back where we started it all, a 5 singles court. Weisheim now up 2-1 and serving on your far side. Taking on Collard, the Cavaliers. And a really good play from Collard. Melody was 15-2 in dual matches this spring, going 7-2 at the 5 position. Cavaliers looking for strength and from that 5 spot. It's a big deuce point upcoming. Marie Weisheim, however, undefeated at the 5 spot this spring, going 11-0, 5 singles. Did pick up a couple losses, but playing higher in the lineup. She's been dynamite at 5 singles. Not surprising, perhaps elements in play here as we've seen a couple double faults. You see coaches wearing jackets. Not unusual in the springtime. Perhaps a little chilly, a little windy. And you're also battling the sun. Look for all of those things to be factors, as already now we visit 6 singles. And the Cavaliers have raced out to a 4-1 lead. For Washington, serving in the near court, it's Carolina Kazakova. Hasn't played a ton this spring, a record of 2-2. She's got a tall task going up against Martina Gina Salas. Played a lot of matches this spring. Going 10-8, but playing as high as number 2 in the lineup. And playing the majority of her matches in positions 3 through 5. She'll be a tough out at this 6th spot for the Cavaliers. Already proving so early. Oh, and a nice play. Kazakova, no hesitation. You see the nice serve out wide. She steps into that backhand, rips it cross court, clean winner. Just looking to get a little bit more comfortable in this match. Perhaps that's the shot to do it. Still needs to dig out of this 2 breakpoint hole, however. And another big forehand, that'll do it. So a winner off the backhand side, a winner off the forehand side. She's able to get it back to deuce. And you can sense the frustration. Just 2 easy shots, down 15-40, a backhand winner, followed by a forehand winner, but then the unforced error just on a routine ball. Frustration coming out for Kazakova. On the flip side, Gina Salas will feel good serving up 5-1. As our break has concluded in Austin, we're underway with our singles matches taking place. Texas Tech, as we noted earlier, was able to squeak out that doubles point, get a critical 1-0 lead. They are the underdogs today, coming in ranked number 28, visiting the Longhorns, who are ranked number 9. You're looking live. Carmen Herrera. He's serving up 3-1. If you're talking about elite women's college players, Carmen Herrera's name has to be near the top of your list. She comes in ranked number 3. She won her opening round match against Tarleton State 6-0, 6-3. Finds herself up 3-1. She's taking on Haley Murphy of the Red Raiders. Murphy in your far court. Murphy, no slouch, going 12-6 at the 1 spot for the Red Raiders this spring. 22-10 overall on the season. This will be, no doubt, a heavyweight bout. The one Texas is hoping will go their way if they're going to dig out of this 1-0 hole. Correa, just a sophomore, coming to Austin by way of Bucharest, Romania. As we go big screen to a set point. And it's finished well by Gina Salas, making it look easy on court 6. The Cavaliers looking to carry the momentum from that doubles point and get out of here early on this Sunday afternoon. Meanwhile, we'll check in on court 2. For Texas Tech, on your far side, it's Dmitrichenko. Ekaterina Dmitrichenko, coming from Kashetau, Kazakhstan. He is a senior. On your near side, he's taking on the freshman we mentioned during doubles play. That's Anastasia Abignado, freshman from Palermo, Italy. Already a pretty substantial point in their first set. 2-all, 30-all point. Second serve draws the error. Abignado, despite being a freshman, had an outstanding freshman campaign. 12-6 at the two singles position. 14-6 overall. Kate Dmitrichenko, a 9-5 record. They'll battle it out here on court 2. Feels like this match could in some form or fashion come down to that two singles spot. We'll keep an eye on it. Meanwhile, Texas racing out to a 2-break lead here on court 3. It's Esther Mary, 12-5 on the spring season. Taking on Elena Daskalova. Elena Daskalova's played a little bit of everywhere. 3, 4, and 5 singles for the Red Raiders. She has a 9-6 record on the season. Daskalova comes to Lubbock by way of Kansas. Olathe, Kansas. Well, Esther Mary made her way to Austin. She's a sophomore from Slovakia, but we'll move it on to court 4. Another match that's all Cavaliers. When I say move it on to court 4, we're back at the Virginia-Washington match. A triple set point. And it's secure. Opening set at 4 singles for Isabel Lacey. Right now, in Charlottesville, it's all Cavaliers. We'll head back as we make our way through the Texas Tech lineup. We're now at court 4, 4 singles. It's all Texas early. That's Ionescu. Elizabeth, also a freshman from York, PA. Pennsylvania native. He's had quite the opening season, 17-4. Dual record, actually undefeated at 3 and 4 singles. Only a couple losses each at the 5 and 6 positions. She'll look to keep the pressure on the Red Raiders. She'll be taking on Brownback, Ella, who is 500 on the season, and we'll keep you posted on their progress throughout today. But right now, it's all Ionescu. as we go back now. Not all Cavaliers. At court 1, it's Reese Carter trying to keep some momentum in favor of the Huskies. Big deuce point. This would go a long way in perhaps letting her teammates know that there's still a chance out there today. That first serve goes wide off the lefty racket of Yang. Well handled by Yang and not so fast. Not quite ready to give up a first set to the Huskies, and they'll have to wait. Hard. We get a live look graphic there. D1 Championships, of course, taking place in beautiful Athens, Georgia, down the road. That's the goal. But we'll take a look now at court 5, where Texas Tech is leading. That's Havana Katie. She's 10-7 on the spring season, up 4-2 now on her opponent from Texas. Katie is another Canadian from North Vancouver, British Columbia, just a freshman. It's quite an opening season for her. On the far side of your screen, you'll note she's taking on another freshman. That's Kate Mansfield from London, England. Kate is just 3-4 on the season, looking for her 4th dual meet victory today. Meanwhile, we check back in court 1. Carmen Herrera already starting to flip some of this tide in favor of the Longhorns. Gets an opening set victory, trying to get this match back square for her teammates. Meanwhile, we go back to court 5. Mansfield serving in your near screen. And we already have another set point, this time at 3 singles. Again for the Longhorns, Esther Mary able to get the job done. So down in the team match 1-0, Texas already on the board at 1 singles with Carmen Herrera and 3 singles Esther Mary. And up 5-0 at 4 singles. We'll check in though at court 6. For Texas serving, it's Salma Dragdova, 5-3 on the spring. She's taking on Maria Hlahola with an 8-10 record on the season. Another match we'll want to keep an eye on if this team match comes down to the wire. You have a feeling it might come down to this 6 singles match. Dragdova is a sophomore from Zvolen, Slovakia. Maria Klahola has made her way to Lubbock by way of Kiev, Ukraine. Oh, and well handled from Dragova, fighting off one break point. She'll have 2 more to go if she's going to stay on serve. We go back. Now Reese Carter had those set points at 5-1, unable to convert. Now down a break point. Holds off one. So we'll either have a complete set or another break after this point concludes. You feel like if Washington's going to get their teeth back into this match, they need Reese Carter to get this set. And maybe more importantly, they need her to get it quickly so they can feel some of that momentum down the line. And a net cord is how this set will end. Reese Carter gets the Huskies on the board, and that's a big set. As we flip back. Now, to the floor singles position. Ella Brownback serving, trying to stay alive. Right now, it's been all Ionescu for the Longhorns. Big forehand from Ionescu. She'll have 3 set points. Trying to become the 3rd first set winner for the Longhorns. Already secured first sets at 1 and 3 singles. Up 5-2 as well at number 2 singles. .30-40 point here from Brownback. And the forehand goes wide, and that's a 3rd first set secured for the Longhorns. Meanwhile, there is life for the Huskies. We're checking in now. Set point for Matsuda. And this first serve. looks like a double fault. Is Matsuda consolidating some of that momentum that Reese Carter was able to bank up at court 1. Now Washington has sets secured at 1 singles and 2 singles. They're going to need to win 4 spots. Virginia already winning the doubles point in first sets at 4, 5, and 6 singles. So a lot of work to do for the Huskies, but feels like they needed to feel some success. They're able to do so at the 1 and 2 singles spot. Meanwhile, your upper left-hand screen, Jacobs for the Huskies will try to keep them in it. But we go big screen here, court 2. We've got a set point. Oh, that's just too good. The forehand. Dmitrichenko staying alive. For at least another point here in this first set. Nabignato will have to wait at least one more point to try to get the 4th first set for the Longhorns. Much like the Tarleton State match for Texas, a little sloppy in the doubles, but all Longhorns in the singles right now, securing first sets at 1, 3, and 4 singles, trying to get their 4th first set here on court 2. Not to be. So a big stand by Dmitrichenko. She'll try to use that momentum to stay alive, perhaps get another break. Still down 5-3. Trying to keep life at the top of the lineup for the Red Raiders. As you see our score rundown, all Longhorns in singles play, leading or tied on every single court after the Red Raiders got out to a 1-0 lead by securing the doubles point. You get a live look at our Washington and Virginia scoreboard, also starting to turn quickly the way of the Cavaliers. They just need 3 of those positions to secure the victory, and they're out quick at the bottom 3 spots. Six matches total in singles, 7 overall. Prize our college format. Abignato struggling just a tad. Close out this first set. Not due to poor play, but Dmitrichenko just making it difficult. Was there a double fault? We give a 15-30 hole. Abignato to dig out of. And that forehand just a bit wild. And it'll be 3 break points. Dmitrichenko. Big serve. Erases 1. Oh, and the forehand stays just a bit loose. And that's a break for Dmitrichenko. She's back on serve, giving some life to the Red Raiders. Down 5-1, facing a set point, was able to fend it off, and has now tied that with 2 more game victories. So we'll see if she can complete the comeback, or if Avignado will be able to seal the deal with a break. Meanwhile, we'll move on to court 5 here in Austin. Kate Mansfield in a bit of trouble serving 5-all, but down love 30. Savannah Katie would love to get this first set for the Red Raiders. These ladies are locked in. A great rally concludes with a Mansfield backhand down the line. Good tennis on court 5. Both ladies. As we've seen on a couple of courts today, brilliant play, 1 point followed up by an unforced error. Really nothing to that forehand, just a bit out of rhythm for Mansfield. He dumps it in the net. The price she'll have to pay is facing a trio of break points, but she erases 1. With a good first serve. He'll serve 30-40. A solid play from Katie. Red Raiders able to get the break. Anna will serve it out. Meanwhile, things getting a little interesting in Charlottesville. It looked like it was all Cavaliers a short 10 minutes ago, but the Huskies able to secure sets at 1 singles, 2 singles, and now looking to get their 3rd first set. If they're going to do so, it'll be Alexia Jacobs getting the job done. She's going to have to dig out of a 15-40 hole. And a double fault. We've seen quite a few of those already today. Again, we mentioned players battling perhaps some of the elements today. Cooler temps in Charlottesville, not going to be so much of a factor, but no doubt wind and sun playing into some of those serve challenges. We'll try it again here at 40-30, a nice kick serve to get things started. And she goes behind her. Katie rolls. Not ready to concede this opening set. And you can sense perhaps already an early turning point in this team match for the Huskies and the Cavaliers. Whoever able to get that tiebreaker, providing crucial momentum for their squad. But let's go back now to court 5 down in Austin. Big time rally. Incredible slice backhand to secure the point. Are you kidding me? Neither player willing to back down. Big forehand after big forehand. Finally, the angle is broken. It's Katie. Kind of a half drop shot, half short slice. Gets the job done. Now 15 all. And she's feeling it right now, playing loose. Got the backhand slice working. Havana Katie finishes that point with a big forehand. 2 points away from securing a first set. The Red Raiders. Down in your lower left, Abignato will serve to hold, or it did hold to go up 6-5, but that was after Dmitrichenko came back from a 5-1 deficit, so critical opening set coming to a conclusion there as well. Keep your eye on that, but for now, and Katie trying to close things out here on court 5 for the Red Raiders. First set. Fist bump from the coach. A nearly perfect game from Havana Katie. She refused to miss. It's the Red Raiders on the board at 5 singles. Their first set taken in singles play. Now we're back to the tiebreaker. Katie rolls now serving on serve in this tiebreaker. He's really got a nice kick serve working today. She's gone to that on a couple of big points. No different there at 2-3. They'll switch sides 3-all. And we'll check back in on court 2. Big hitting on court 2. Mitrochenko trying to stay in this opening set. No easy task when you're playing someone of the caliber of Anastasia Abignado, ranked 6th in the nation, and given a 5-1 lead. Mitrochenko been able to claw her way back. And just kind of hanging around. She draws another error from Abignado. Meanwhile, we stay on serve on your left-hand side. Jacobs now near court with a big serve of her own, and the emotion comes out. Again, Alexia Jacobs serving on your left-hand side for all. Critical opening set in the 3 singles match in Charlottesville. That's just good tennis all the way around. The angle got opened up early. Jacobs able to convert. Big forehand to the corner. Draws the error from Rolls. Meanwhile, Abignado able to get on the board in this game with a big inside-out forehand. High ball, Rolls serving. Now on your right-hand side. Again, that kicker, this time more to the middle of the box, but it draws the error, and now, crucial point. Both ways, but it really feels like for the Huskies, if they're going to stay in it, Jacobs is going to have to stick around in this first set and pull one out. That's just big tennis from Jacobs. Rolls refusing to give in. You felt like Jacobs was going to have to do something. He does. Big backhand cross court. That set will continue 6-all now. Check in court 6. Big point in that match as well. Really critical juncture in a lot of places here in Charlottesville. As Kova serving. And dropping that point. Now we're back 6-all. And the miss from Rolls, 6-7. She will go down. Bringing a set point. Jacobs. She fights it off. From 6-7 to 7-all. As we get a live look as well. Your right screen, all Mary for Texas. Rolls your near court on the right-hand side. Returning the serve of Jacobs. Set point for Jacobs. What a point. She closes it out. Are you kidding me? Cool customer. Take the first set for the Huskies, and they've got life. Just recapping where we're at on the Washington UVA side. So Virginia was able to get the doubles point and first sets at 4, 5, and 6 singles. As you take a look at that scoreboard, but Washington, the Huskies have since rallied back and gotten first sets at the top 3 positions. Looks like 2 of those bottom 3 results might hold as they're trending towards Virginia, but 4 singles all of a sudden has gotten pretty tight, and it looks like we'll have a close match after all here in Charlottesville. Meanwhile, Texas Tech was able to get out to a 1-0 match lead. But Texas has yanked control of that match, at least at 3 of the positions. 1, 3, and 4 singles. 2 singles and a tiebreaker, and the Red Raiders winning 5 singles. First set still ongoing at the 6th position. Meanwhile, Texas looking to get their first point of the day. At court 3, Esther Mary, 2 points away from securing her match. On your right-hand screen, Virginia looking to go up 2-0 in their team match at 6 singles, with Gina Salas only 2 points away. Let's take a look. Points secured for Esther Mary. She'll have 4 opportunities to close this match out. She'll only need 1. What a beautiful play. Serve and volley match point. And a victory for Esther Mary gets Texas on the board. Team match all square at 1. Virginia looking to put some serious scoreboard pressure on the Lady Huskies. 6 singles, your far side, Gina Salas, 2 points away. But Kazakova of the Huskies says, not so fast. The swinging volley from the midcourt gives her a break point to stay alive. Meanwhile, your upper left-hand screen, 5 singles has been all Cavaliers as well. That's Melody Collard trying to close things out for the Cavaliers. She'll have to get one more break of serve going up against Marie Weisheim. Big lefty serve. Martina Gina Salas now will decide what she wants to do. 6-1-5-4 serving for the match. Here we go. And she holds on. Finishes the match. Just like that. Virginia takes a 2-0 lead in this race to 4. And it's getting late early for the Huskies. They'll try to climb out of that 2-0 hole. Part of that equation would involve Weisheim. See if she can dig deep here. Now on your right screen, far side of the court, serving. Melody Collard looking to be point number 3 for the Cavaliers. And that was a miss. I was waiting for clarity, but we have that now. So that leads to 2 match points. Melody Collard. Big forehand, and she seals the deal. At 5 singles for Virginia. Massive scoreboard pressure on the Huskies now. Virginia leads that team match 3-0. They've secured wins at the bottom 2 single spots and doubles. And just like that, it could be as little as 4 points away. Now only 3. Isabel Lacey trying to clinch the match for the Cavaliers. Match on her racket. You know that Jermaine Sharif would like to extend this for the Huskies. Like an out call on the baseline. I don't see any objections. We're 2 points away is Isabel Lacey. if Virginia is able to hold on in this match. They would host the winner of LSU and Rice, taking place today in Baton Rouge. Right now, Isabel Lacey is going to have an opportunity, 4 of them to be exact, to send her team to the round of 16. Let's see if she can do it. And how about that for an exclamation point? Virginia moving on to the round of 16. They take the doubles point, 4, 5, and 6 singles. The other 3 matches will remain unfinished, but it was all business here in Charlottesville. They will move on and host that round of 16 battle with the winner of LSU and Rice. And you can see up and down the lineup, things were getting tight at spots 1, 2, and 3, but it was all Virginia. 4, 5, and 6 singles. They win the doubles point as well. Wrapping things up today in just under 2 hours. Well done, which means we will turn our attention fully to Austin, Texas. Things are a bit tighter between these in-state rivals. Mentioned it earlier today. Texas Tech coming in ranked 28 in the country. Texas number 9. And already looks like Court 1 a little bit of frustration perhaps boiling up from Haley Murphy as Carmen Herrera looks to add to the Longhorn point total. Already a victory for the Longhorns at 3 singles. Doubles point went the way of the Red Raiders, so our team match is all square at 1. But we're dual box, Court 1, Court 4. Match points for the Longhorns on both. And a backhand winner will get the job done for Herrera. That's 2 points for the Longhorns. And Ionescu Joyner. Not yet. She'll have to wait at least 1 more point. As Ella Brownback not ready for this match to be over just yet. As you see the live scores, Texas now taking points at 1 singles and 3 singles. This would be the 3rd team point for the Longhorns if they're able to get the job done. Like a missed serve as match point number 2 goes by the wayside. And Elizabeth Ionescu will try for a 3rd time. And pretty subtle on the reaction. She goes big forehand, big serve, draws the error, and draws up a 3rd point for her squad. Texas can taste it now, but the question becomes, where will they find that 4th point?
They got this. Yeah. Good.
The equation becomes fairly simple. If you're Texas, win one of the remaining courts, and you're moving on. If you're the Red Raiders, you need to win them all. Settle in. You see our Set 1 summary here, brought to you by PlaySite. Return specialists here. Ragdova and Klahola. Each of them breaking the other multiple times in that first set. Which is still continuing. And I think that forehand caught line. I'm only gauging that by the reaction, of course, being playful. She lets it out after a massive forehand winner up the line. Ragdova, Salma, still serving up a mini break. Your near side for the Longhorns. And another massive forehand. Klahola. Back-to-back forehand winners. Maria has even this breaker at 2. And now she draws an error. So just like that, from an 0-2 hole, now up 3-2. And as has been the case throughout this set, the returner tends to find success. No different on that point. They'll switch sides at 3-all. And court 5, 80 of Texas Tech able to break back, now back on serve in that second set. You can see Maria Rahola, perhaps the battle wounds and scars of a long spring season, all that tape, arm sleeve on the right arm, battling through some of the nagging injuries, such a common theme late in the season. As that first serve goes wide, they'll look to just get things started here with a second serve somewhere in the box. Unable to get that job done, however. So now it's back to Drugdova, who will serve up 4-3. Right now, you just get the sense on this court. It's almost mental for the server. All the confidence belonging to the return side in this match, and we're deadlocked. Massive 4-all point in this opening set tiebreak. And finally, the curse of the server perhaps broken for at least 1 point. Dalma Drugdova able to secure the 4-all point. We'll go back to Maria Rahola. No stranger to long matches. In the first round match against Yale, Rahola was deep into a third set, the match going unfinished as the Red Raiders took down the Bulldogs, and as she is able to break the curse on her side. It's a return error, and all of a sudden we're at 5-all. What a battle, what a rally. From the standpoint, the Red Raiders can't overstate how important winning this first set would be. Especially when you know you have to win the remaining matches on court. Expect a big reaction from Lalea if she's able to get it done here. Second serve on the racket of Drugdova. And as we've seen so much today, it's a double fault confirmed by the line judge, perhaps leading to a more subdued celebration, but that is a first set for the Red Raiders, and they've got a lot of life. We check back in, though. Avignado taking on Dmitrichenko. This was all Avignado early. She raced out to a 5-1 first set lead before Dmitrichenko battled back to 5-all and ultimately a tiebreaker. However, not to be for her comeback attempt as Anastasia Avignado took care of business in that breaker. You got the sense going into this match that Texas felt really good about their chances at 1 and 2 singles. Dmitrichenko kept things close and will need to pull out the victory. The Texas Tech is going to move on. And she'll have to dig out of another hole. 3-1 lead now for Avignado. The winner of this team match will travel to take on NC State next weekend. The Wolfpack advanced through their first 2 rounds, taking down Morgan State 5-0 before eliminating the Knights from Central Florida 4-0. As the higher seed in a potential matchup, they will host that next round battle. But that's what's at stake. Here on this Sunday afternoon, round of 32 action, Division I women's tennis tournament. Thank you for joining us today. This cross-court cast presented by Cracked Racquets. I'm Zach Ervin, and I'm so happy to have all of you along with us for the day. That cross-court cast was covering as well Virginia and Washington. If you're just joining us, that match was all Cavaliers. They raced out to a doubles point victory before securing wins at 4, 5, and 6 singles to move on with a 4-0 team match victory. And the drop shot error from Avignado will give 4 game points to Dmitrichenko. Can serve incoming. Always the psychology of a college tennis player. Fascinating, but you get the sense that Avignado, down love 40, just in her mind said, let's see if we can dig in a little bit and get back in this game. And that's 2 outstanding points back to back. And all of a sudden, a little bit of pressure begins to mount in this game for Dmitrichenko. But it's erased with the error. She'll stay within reaching distance. Down only a break. Avignado will serve up 3-2, trying to close out this team match for the Longhorns. We'll check in at court 5. Kate Mansfield trying to mount a comeback. Havana Katie trying to get the Red Raiders their second point of the afternoon. But it's Kate with the break. Now an opportunity to hold and close out this second set. Again, if you're just joining us, 3-1 lead in the team match for the Longhorns. Just need to win one of the remaining 3 matches to punch their ticket to the round of 16. If you're a Red Raiders fan, it's easy for you as well. You know that all the remaining courts have to go the way of the Red Raiders if they're going to advance. Long rally. Points secured by Mansfield, 2 points away from closing out this second set. And that forehand sails long. Now 30 all. And Katie done a nice job all day mixing in some of that slice. Just mixing up the pace a bit. Obviously, when you get out in the elements, slice allows a bit of extra control. Used it to her advantage on that point. Big forehands from Mansfield, and she'll have 2 opportunities to close out this second set. perhaps extra life for Havana Katie. She thought the set was already over. One of those set points erased with the double. Simultaneous set point, break point. And the aggressive forehand draws the error. And this 5 singles match is all square. We'll go to a deciding third set, as the Longhorns just looking for 1 point to wrap things up and move into what they hope is a long tournament run. Right now, hopes of the Red Raiders hinging on the racket of Dmitrichenko, who just refuses to go away. Down a break in this second set, down 7-6, 3-1, able to hold serve and then follow it up with a break of her own. Has just been pesky today and will not go away, giving the freshman from Palermo, Italy, all she can handle. And a wide call confirmed by the chair. Draws the ire of Avignato as the racket goes flying. But no change of mind from this chair umpire, and just like that, Dmitrichenko finds herself in the lead here in this second set. Again, 3 courts remaining. We'll take a look. Now at 6 singles. Dragdova able to get out to a 2-0 lead. And I can sense the pain through the screen just watching Laola hold her right arm. She's got the medical tape, she's got the sleeve. Perhaps not getting as much juice on her serve as she would like, but battling nonetheless, was able to pull out that first set, 7-6. Now down 0-2. Just looking to stay alive. Laola made her way to Lubbock after 2 years at Belmont. Compiled an impressive 44-16 record over 2 years. down in Nashville before racking up another 31 victories over the last 2 years playing for the Red Raiders. Really struggling here, though. Perhaps the physical toll of a long season and the better play in this set from Drugdova starting to take a toll. That's a quick game. Drugdova now will be serving up 3-0 when two players switch sides, which means we'll take it back to our two singles court. Again, Dmitrichenko just causing problems for Abignato, not going away, proving to be a difficult out. But a big serve there will bring up a crucial 30-all point for Abignato. Before coming to Texas, Abignato had reached a career high ranking of number 400 in the world. Currently carries a top 500 ranking as we speak. Sometimes you get these matches hitting a freshman, in this case Abignato against a seasoned veteran. In this case a senior, Dmitrichenko. Sometimes those seniors just prove difficult to eliminate. And that is the case today. That makes 4 straight games for Dmitrichenko. Down 7-6, 3-1 all of a sudden. 4 straight games, and she'll be serving to even this match at 1 set apiece. And a close miss confirmed by the chair. Abignato back with an early lead in this game, trying to get back on serve. This good defense. Dmitrichenko able to fight off some big hitting. Gets one more shot back, forces the error. Some definite frustration building. You can see Longhorn coach coming in just to offer some encouragement. I have a feeling something along the lines of, you're good, keep your head in it. But right now, the defense is top notch from the Red Raiders senior. As soon as I say the defense is top notch, she turns to offense. Beautiful play. Dmitrichenko. And she's just a backboard right now. Frustration mounting. Having not a near perfect point. She looks to her coach, perhaps the sideline, wondering what is there to do. And just like that, it's 3 set points on the way for Dmitrichenko, trying to level this match at 1 set apiece. And there it is. 5 straight games. And a second set for the senior, Dmitrichenko. And we've got ourselves a match here in Austin. We'll move back to 6 singles again. If you're just joining us, drama starting to mount here in Austin. It looked like the Red Raiders perhaps were upset-minded when they got the doubles point to start things off, but then it was all Longhorns taking 3 quick singles matches at the 1, 3, and 4 positions, only dropping a combined 6 games across those 3 spots. But that's when everything has gotten interesting from there. Texas finding it difficult to secure that 4th point. 2 singles now going to a 3rd set. Five singles knotted up at 1-all in the 3rd set, and then here Texas Tech leading a set down a break. Dova trying to level this match as well at 1 set apiece. Break point. 2 of them for Dragdova. She's returning in your near screen. Theme of the day from the Red Raider squad seems to be settle in and play some defense. We've seen that now at court 2. Same recipe here on court 6. Drugdova controlling the point, but it's just that ability to get one ball back. One more ball back from La Jolla. And we have our deciding point. Would be a big hold for La Jolla. We know in this match it's been mostly breaks on both sides, so holding serve is the real break here on court 6. As that first serve goes to the net, a long walk between serves. We've seen so many double faults today. Can we avoid one here? Answer yes. Big scream, as that's 2 straight games for La Jolla, and they're back within striking distance on court 6. In the middle of that point, you could hear screams perhaps coming from court 5 as well, where Havana Katie is now leading 2-1 in that deciding third set. So action getting tight everywhere here in Austin. As we get ready for the start of set 3 on court 2. Again, just adding to the intrigue of this afternoon, perhaps one of the spots you felt like Texas would be a heavy favorite. Not turning out to be the case, as it's been big leads in both sets for Abignado of the Longhorns. It's been big comebacks in both sets for Dmitrichenko. Unable to get the first set, but bouncing back with 5 straight games to end the second set with a 6-3 victory. Close call to start things off, confirmed by the chair. How about back-to-back close calls? Both confirmed by the chair umpire. That'll be a 30-love lead for Abignado. Rarely seen, perhaps, our chair umpire exiting the chair just to retrieve the ball. A friendly gesture, no doubt. Really nice point from Abignado there. Check out the offensive play. Cuts that volley short. Theme of this match really has been Dmitrichenko getting one ball back. She did it again there, but this time Abignado stays calm, puts the ball in the open court. And you feel like that's really been the story. If Abignado can play her game, get to her positions, and finish points, things are looking pretty good. But as Dmitrichenko extends these points and rallies, just like that, the frustration builds. That's how you find yourself in the throes of a third set. And Dmitrichenko just refusing to be an easy out. Down low 40. Holding off 3 straight game points. She'll take this deciding point from the ad side. What feels like really a critical point, not only in this individual match, but for the overall team match. A big come on, she forces the error and gets an early break to keep the momentum rolling. That's 6 straight games for Dmitrichenko. And we'll return to court 6 action. We could see from the live scoring it was 30-all. We just didn't know how it was going to get there. Well, we see it there. A nice play, a nice approach, and a finishing shot. Lahola. Now all of a sudden she's showing life in this second set after being down 3-0. Just a solid point from Drugdova there. Holding serve would go a long way, perhaps in calming some of the nerves as this team match has tightened around her. Longhorns desperate to secure this match, just needing one of the final 3 courts. Red Raiders playing incredible defense up and down the line, not going away. Here in this beautiful afternoon from Austin, Texas. Perhaps on cue, a little bit of the nerves creeping in. As Drugdova throws in the double. Huge point here on court 6. And it goes the way of Drugdova. Huge hold. Holds have come at a premium here in this 6 singles battle. You can see the pain on almost every point. Lahola really battling, unable to get the break. He'll still serve. Now down 2-4. Again, you're kind of seeing the byproduct of an injury. So difficult to hold serve when you know that your first serve, second serve is just going to be placed into the middle of the box, especially against a player the caliber of Dragdova. And right there, Salma punishes that return to get this game to 15-all. Oftentimes, sports can be summarized in cliches. This feels like it's just going to be a matter of who wants it more. Ahola just digging deep right now for the Red Raiders. That backhand goes wide. That'll be two. Make that 3 game points. As you see, I always love seeing these stats in a tennis match. Any point you get late, you see that the total for each player is even. Both players having won 61 points today. Another big come on from Lahola. He just keeps fighting back. Now Dragdova will have an opportunity to stay a break ahead. They'll change sides. We haven't checked in for a while, but now we're back at court 5. This battle coming down to the wire. You know that Kate Mansfield would love to wrap things up for the Longhorns. Secure that 4th point. But Havana Katie having other plans. And your near court set to return the Mansfield serve. Huge 30-all point. First one goes wide. An incredible angle created out of nowhere from Mansfield. Typically an angle like that created off of a slight mishit. Hard to oversell how hard that angle is to create, and she'll take it. Now has game point, trying to stay on serve. She will. As the crowd's starting to get into it a little bit here in Austin. Wouldn't say they've been quite subdued today, but you can definitely tell there's a rise in the intensity as we come down to the wire. Anna Katie serving your near court. And starts off with a double. Total points in this match, remarkably 78 apiece. Fitting, since the overall match is tied. Incredible. And I know we're following along the live scoring in your upper right-hand corner of your screen. Incredibly, Kate Dmitrichenko for Texas Tech at 2 singles has now won 8 straight games and has taken a commanding 3-0 lead in that third set over the 6th-ranked Anastasia Abignato. You knew if you were Texas Tech coming into this match, you were going to have to find some exquisite singles play somewhere. That seems to be the match that has turned out to be a turning point. We'll see if it matters in the overall scheme of things. Right now, 2 straight points after the double fault for Havana Katie. He's able to turn defense into offense. And all of a sudden finds herself with a trio of game points. Here you can see the body language drop, frustration. I can tell you the frustration is as much from the decision as it is from the miss. They're in a neutral rally. She decides to go line, finds the net. She would like to have that one back. Perhaps she might go cross court. Either way, she has another chance to finish the game. But another error in the net leads us to perhaps our biggest point of this team match today. 3-all deuce here at 5 singles. Incredible forehand. I had to wait to confirm that it dropped in. It did. And the pressure continues to build on the Longhorns after Havana Katie gets a hold for the Red Raiders, now up 4-3 in this pivotal 5 singles match. Don't look now. Momentum completely shifting the way of the Red Raiders. Dmitrichenko now serving up 3-0, 30-15. And on court 6, Maria Hlahola also evening things up in that second set 4-all. She was down 4-2. Now serving to go up 5-4. Avignado getting pumped up after that point. She knows she's not out of it.
Yeah, it's easier to hit that when you're not hitting it quite as big.
That point was really great to see. A couple balls from Dmitrichenko got up in the air. You could really see the wind pushing that tennis ball from right to left. Perhaps adding to the drama and the intrigue. Really rewarding defenders today. If you're willing to put one more ball in play, perhaps been the greatest strength of Dmitrenko today. You know, if Avignado can get some momentum going her way, though, she's extremely dangerous. And she's definitely not going to give up without a fight here. Again, the Longhorns just looking for one more point. Texas Tech needing all three of the remaining courts. Incredible. She points to the teammates. She knows she worked for that one. And I was about to say that I really loved that point from Avignado, and I still do. Used the wind to get in. Had an overhead that Dmitrichenko just guessed right on. Was able to stab it back. I think if you're Avignado, you're just feeling discouraged. You feel like you played the perfect point. You still just weren't able to come away with anything to show for it. That's been the name of the game the last 8 games now for Dmitrichenko. She's trying to make it 9 in a row. It's all pedal to the floor, all gas right now from Dmitrichenko. Just a nice little kick serve, draws the error. Avignado now really up against it in an 0-4 hole. Meanwhile, Salma Drugdova digging deep after giving up 2 games in a row to Hlahola. She's able to get a break and is now going to serve for the second set for the Longhorns. Loose point there from Avignado in a good way. Perhaps understanding being down 0-4, it's time to swing away. Big backhands as we go triple box. Match leveling on court 5, now 4-all. Mansfield and Katie coming down to the wire. Great hands by Avignado in the meantime. Handles that volley to perfection. Looking to break the momentum of that 9-game run now that Dmitrichenko is on. Matches, the momentum that comes along with them so often turns on a dime. It's felt like all Texas Tech here for the last 15 or 20 minutes, but perhaps Mansfield with an opportunity to switch things back to the Longhorns, and Drugdova as well. Both in the middle of what you could say is the biggest games in their respective matches right now. And a hold for Abignato breaks the 9-game streak that Dmitrichenko was on. What we haven't seen all day, really, give away points from La Jolla. Well, we've seen them here. 3 straight easy ones for Drugdova. Now an opportunity to send this match to a deciding third set. And that forehand sprayed wide. And we are all level. Court 6. So the final 3 matches of the day, all going the distance here in Austin. Longhorns looking for 1. Red Raiders looking to sweep the remaining matches. We'll go live to 5 singles. Havana Katie in a match perhaps opposite 6 singles, where the returners are dictating play. This third set has been mostly holds, if not all. And the trend will continue. Havana Katie just looking for 1 break, trying to get the Red Raiders the 2nd point of the day. See if she can pull it off. Now Dmitrichenko dealing with something she hasn't dealt with for a set and a half, trying to rebound after losing a game. Again, if you just joined us, Abignato raced out to a 5-1 lead in the first set. Dmitrichenko came back to knot it up at 5. Abignato was able to finish that first set 7-6 before going up 3-1 in the second. Since then, it's been all Dmitrichenko, winning 5 straight games to take the second set 6-3, and then winning the first 4 here in set 3 before Abignato broke the streak to get on the board 1-4. And the racket goes down, the visor pull. Abignato knows she did all the hard work. 6-7 consecutive shots, only to be stymied on what one would consider the easy one. Gotta give credit to Dmitrichenko, though, for covering line and making that shot just a little bit tougher at the very end. Able to pull it off. As we go full screen here, Kate Mansfield trying to stay alive against Havana Katie. Off to a good start in that regard. Going up 30 love. Oh, and the overhead goes long. Well-constructed point, not to be on the finishing play. So difficult those overheads prove to be when you up the pressure, up the sun, up the wind factor. So often you can draw those misses from your opponent. That's what Katie was able to do there. Just high quality tennis up and down the line, but especially here at 5 singles. Neither player willing to give in on their serve games. The error will bring us to 5-all. We'll swing back the way of 2 singles. Abignado in your near screen, near court. We see the remnants or the tail end of the deuce point that went the way of Dmitrichenko. So Dmitrichenko will be looking to wrap this match up. Unknown what conversation is taking place between Dmitrichenko and the chair, but whatever it is seems to be resolved. As an early double. Adding a bit more height to this already lofty comeback now for Abignado, really up against it. I could not quite make out what the chair said. That ball looked good to me. We'll take a look. It was called wide. You even kind of see a little bit of a skid there. Not sure where we landed. As we go split screen, we'll let the coaches and the players sort it out on court 2. Meanwhile, a little bit of a window for Kate Mansfield. There's been no light for the returner on court 5. Been all holds since 2-all at least. Anna Katie looking to make that trend continue. Crowd reaction tells me that forehand was good from Kate Mansfield, and she'll have a couple break opportunities to go up 6-5. Again, the Longhorns just looking for 1 point. Meanwhile, triple match point on court 2. Frustration definitely boiling over for Abignado. Overruled on the second point of this game. Unclear what happened. Get the score to love 40, but there's your break. Kate Mansfield will serve for the match. And they switch sides on court 5. Abignado still refusing to go away. Holds off 2 match points. Let's see if she can make it 3. And that'll do it. Perhaps the result of the day, Dmitrichenko fights all the way back. Wins 11 of the last 12 games. Emotions running high. Fireworks towards the end. He rides the wave and is able to finish it off, getting that critical second point for the Red Raiders, but there's still work to be done. If Texas Tech is going to advance, they need to win both courts remaining. They're really up against it on court 5. Ahola has been all heart today, but perhaps running out of steam as well, as you see her grabbing that shoulder, now down 0-2 in that deciding third set. Texas just needing 1 match to move on to the Sweet 16 at NC State. And a double fault to get things started for Mansfield. Other teams coming into the afternoon who had already punched their ticket to the Sweet 16. Vanderbilt. Moving on to play the winner of Ohio State and Notre Dame. Pepperdine had already punched their ticket. They were awaiting the winner of SMU and Oklahoma. Duke into the Sweet 16 and will face Auburn. USC, Southern California had already punched their ticket along with UNC and NC State and UCLA. That's where things stand, as we're now at this critical 15 all-point crowd reaction says it all. Outstanding defense from Kate Mansfield. The Longhorns can sense it. They're 2 points away from moving on. Out here in these conditions, a little bit windy. Defense has been the name of the game. Mansfield bringing it here late in this third set. She can sense it. The crowd can sense it. Longhorns looking to punch their ticket to the Sweet 16. The winner of this match heads to NC State. It's on the racket of Mansfield. We'll see if she can pull it off. She'll have to wait at least one more point as that forehand sails long. 1 match point defended for Katie. And that'll do it. Texas, the Longhorns. They celebrate, they advance on the racket of Kate Mansfield. She gets the job done. And your Longhorns are headed to the Sweet 16.
And the final score, Texas 4, Texas Tech 2.
That will bring us to the end of today's coverage. We thank you for joining us for this cross-court cast. In the first match today, it was the Virginia Cavaliers taking down the Washington Huskies 4-0. We had some drama late here in Austin. Texas got down in a 1-0 hole after losing the doubles point to the Red Raiders. And it was all Texas securing points at 1, 3, and 4 quickly before drama in the other 3 matches. But ultimately, it was Kate Mansfield who came through for the Longhorns, clinching the match, securing the 4-2 team victory for the Longhorns and sending them through to the Sweet 16. We thank you for joining us today. This has been a cross-court cast presented by Cracked Racquets. I'm Zach Ervin from Austin, Texas, from Charlottesville, Virginia. We'll see you next week for Sweet 16 action. Signing off. Have a great afternoon.